So literally I got no script for this video, but I'm just gonna freestyle. So forgive me if I start out. I did this video for important reason. Important reason because I believe what you're about to hear is gonna save you. And something a lot of people which need to hear. So just do me a favor, right? As you're watching this video, turn on the full screen button and just pay your full attention. I promise it's gonna be worth the time. It's gonna be worth everything, right? Let me just start, and for those who just choose to just watch the video till the end, thank you. Bro, you need to start healing yourself. This healing journey is really important. And for a lot of reasons, basically, right? And if you can see, if you just can go down my main channel, right? My channel, my channel homepage and everything, and then go to videos and then just do from like all those two newest, you start to see that I've been making videos lately on healing, healing yourself and everything. I've been explaining how introverts are wounded people. And the truth is, for we are wounded people. Each and every one of us are wounded, right? From how we were raised to the experiences that we had in life, etc., etc. Those really play a really huge role in how we behave, how we, the tiniest way in how we behave, like for real, right? It's just like, not that it's just like, it's literally programming, right? It's literally programming. And you've been wondering why you got low confidence, why your relationships with girls are like this, are like this, are like this, your attachment styles, and why you haven't been, making progress in this particular area and all that, right? But in just general, right, just to summarize it all up, your problems in life correlate to your traumas. They correlate to your traumas. Especially, I like to, speak about like confidence, social skills, and all that, right? Especially your personality, that wounded personality, right? That's that messed up behavior. You noticed there's like a lot of things, but I wanna just say it with like good articulation, right? Let me just say it. I'm gonna just call them departments. There's like love departments, then there's the family department, there's this and this and this and this. And then in the center right here is your child, your wounds, your wounded inner self, right? Whether it's by childhood, whether it's by this and that and that. Love especially. I heard this thing, I was watching like this other podcast. This guy said your type is actually your type, is it? Yeah, your type is actually your trauma, right? He was just making an example because if you like guys, especially guys which are a bit distant, a bit nonchalant, a bit, they don't seem like to care, and you like you attracted to that. That tells something about you, right? And of course, that also correlates to those everything, whatever small detail, whatever small thing about you correlates to what's happening within you. I always say this saying, right? And this like in almost each and every one of my videos that your external your external traits are a reflection of your inner state, right? And another example that he gave was, if you like the older guys, it's probably because maybe like you miss your dad. It's an inner state that you wanna fill the void. And as he said, us humans we like to fill a void of what we've been missing, right? Turns out that the type of person that you always attract is like the void that you're missing, right? And of course it's very unhealthy for us to just fill the voids with unhealthy stuff, especially girls, right? You've heard this shit that girls are attracted to jerks, girls are attracted to messed up guys, girls are attracted to bad boys and all that. And especially when you go online they'll tell you that you gotta be a bad boy, you gotta be like me, put some little bit like bad shit all over you, start acting nonchalant to the girl, start treating the girl like shit, they'll be like, girls are into guys which treat them like shit. But the thing is, these girls are wounded, right? These girls are wounded. Some people think that you're the problem. Why not bad boy? You and this. Sure, you are wounded in your own way, right? Maybe you're too much of a good boy, and too much of a good boy is also a sign that you're wounded. Maybe you're a good boy because you fear people disliking you. You seek too much of external validation. You know, that you're too worried about, okay, would this guy like me? Would this guy? Would this girl? Would this girl? Would this girl? But right now, I'm just tapping into the love department. Like love department. So basically, I feel like the best way to attract someone is literally by first healing yourself, right? Healing yourself first, then attracting someone which is compatible with the authentic version of you, authentic healed version of you, not the loser version which still plays video games. Also, I can also correlate this to video games. Other people, you find that you're addicted to video games because it's a void, as I said previously on, or as I quoted previously on by the doctor or by the professor. He said that as humans, we try to fill in voids that we've been missing, right? Voids that we've been missing. Sometimes watching video games fills in the void that you've been missing. Maybe it gives you a sense of belonging. Maybe especially your childhood, you didn't have that sense of belonging. That you didn't have love, etc. There's like a lot of things I can correlate to. Maybe some examples might be wrong, but once you get to read like some of the books that I recommend. Okay, by the way, I linked down 3 books that will help you like heal yourself and educate you about where you've been wounded, etc. Because we've all been wounded. Trust me. Same here. I've been wounded, and I've been into this journey of like healing yourself. And all that, like for like a couple of years now. I'm not all a professor and all that, but sure, I am well qualified to help other people in that. But if you want me to help you one on one, right, it's up in descriptions, also my program. But in general, healing yourself. And the reason why I'm talking about the whole type thing, the whole your type is your trauma, is it really hit deep, bro. It really hit deep. Try to be more self-aware. Try to be self-aware of the type of people you're attracting, your type, basically, right? If you want this and this and this. As I gave an example of women who are into like bad boys, who are into abusive partners, which is really unhealthy, bro. It's really unhealthy. What pisses me off is that these online people will start telling you that you need to also be a bad boy to do this and that and that and that to attract the girl, but you attracting the wrong type of girl. You attracting a wounded type of girl, and that tells me obviously that you're a loser. If you're watching mostly like these videos that how to cut girls and all, that tells me you're a loser. And sure, we've all started to that point, and I'm not saying it's wrong to be a loser, but it's wrong to stay a loser. It's wrong to just stay a loser and all that. So keep on working on yourself. That's actually a good part, but be careful not to attract the wrong type of person. Be careful not to attract the wrong type of person, because what you are is what you attract. And right now you're a wounded person, therefore you'd attract even the wounded guy. As I could go back to that analogy where the the nice good girls, even the nicest, trust me, even the nicest good girls are into like guys which are really nonchalant, which are really this and that and that and that and that, which is like kind of fucked up, right? Good girls, trust me, good girls. I know what you've been expecting. You've been expecting good girls to be attracted to good church boys, but nah, don't listen to what they are saying. Listen to the actions. I mean, watch the actions. Observe the actions, rather, right? Observe the actions. Are they into this and this and this? You'd find, holy fuck, bro. There's a lot of incidences where, there's a lot of incidences where good girls, virgins, church girls have been fucked by players, but have been fucked by players. I remember there's this other guy, right? I remember there's this other guy. He's sort of like a good guy, good boy. He's benevolent. The the girl told him that I'm not ready yet. You know what? I'm sex before marriage. Then boom, cheated on and they cheated on the guy, the good guy, which was my guy, my friend. He cheated on him, and then went and then slept with this other guy. He's also like a player. And all that, and got impregnated. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but they got she got impregnated. I'm not sure if it's like good English, but impregnated by that guy. Listen to the actions, not the words, and your desires and what you want and everything. It tells a lot about your inner state, about the inner state, especially the wounded, that wounded part of yourself. And I reckon that you should seek help. Join programs. I mean, don't be afraid to invest in yourself, bro. I mean, literally, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. I know a lot of guys just want things for free, like this free YouTube videos and all that. But don't be afraid to go there, buy books, buy physical books. Sure, I've listed like these so some books right here down in the description. But literally, it's also important to heal yourself. I mean, heal yourself to just get premium services, because obviously what's fee is limited, but when you buy all these like programs and all this for like other professors, trustable and creditable people, which are like well knowledgeable and well um who've like helped people heal like the stuff and all that, it's actually a good thing. So literally start healing yourself. Also another part, right? Let's move to another department, which is like your personality, based on your like, are you a shy person? Are you this? Are you that? Are you that? And in particularly, I like to talk about introverted people. I usually say throughout almost my videos that introverts are usually the most wounded people. Are usually the most wounded people. And what also pisses me off is that society, especially social media, is trying to justify and clarify why being an introvert is actually a good thing. Well, it's not even a good thing. Like for real, is it a good thing having low confidence? No, fuck no, it's not a good thing. And what these online spaces would do is that, I don't like just talking to people, so I'm just gonna shut myself up and then act all sigma. Now, your your shyness would then be hidden by that whole sigma persona, but then you know that you need to improve and heal yourself to be much more confident in a healthy way. Be much more confident in a healthy way. Also, another thing that just popped up into mind. You know when you too much overconfidence is also a state to a detrimental side, right? Too much overconfidence is also a sign where nah, it's no more good. It's now insecurity. Insecurity from where? From another aspect, from the inner state, which is like unhealed or wounded or whatever, right? Just be the most important thing is just to be self-aware about them, educate yourself about where you need to heal yourself and what causes them, etc., etc. Right? There's a lot of things. Holy fuck! I cannot emphasize like how many. This is like my mind is like scattered right now. Sorry for like the mix information all that. My mind is like really scattered right now. There's like a lot of things I want to cover, but then it's like it's too much, bro. I gotta go this way, and then I know my mind keeps on popping. Like fuck, bro. But overall, you need to heal and improve yourself. Everyone is like a wounded animal, and in a society where there's wounded animals, it's a standard that okay, it's okay to be rude to people. It's okay, blah blah. Blah. Remember, there's also this German guy who was always just rude and everything. And I had a conversation with this guy, discussing this German guy who's like rude and all that. He's like, this guy's got problems in his home. He's got this. He's got this. I was like, oh, no wonder he's like this. You know what? But I was like, can bro just heal himself? And if only bro was like knowledgeable about healing himself, knowledgeable about where his act comes from, that rudeness and everything, how to solve it and everything. Education is really important. Education is really important along with action. Take action in order to improve yourself. Like for real, just like this other guy. And it also just reminded me, right? Wounded people, hurt people, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. If you hurt, you also hurt another person, right? Just like going back to this German guy, right? He was usually rude and everything because he was hurt, because he was deeply hurt by his child, like the home things that happen at home, etc., etc. Therefore, you don't want to do that. Just stop the cycle of hate by literally healing yourself, by literally becoming a better version of yourself. And that's the important message I wanted to leave there. My name is XOL-ANI, and I hope young men improve their social skills, intimacy, and overall confidence. Subscribe, like, and I just released a program helping men is the thing that I just mentioned before, the social skills, intimacy, and all that. Top link in the description if you want to check it out. and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Start healing yourself, bro. Yeah.